Hello, I'm Christy with Create with Christy, and I teach hand lettering, and I teach you how to do a lot of cool different art projects with hand lettering, and I'm glad you're here. So say hi and tell me where you're from. Today I'm going to talk about my new upcoming course. Well, actually the course is open as of yesterday, I think. And so it's going to be fun. We're going to learn a lot of Christmas type of things to make for Christmas. It's perfect for the person who wants to make gifts for Christmas, but also for someone who wants to make gifts to sell. So if you're thinking about maybe trying to start a business, or if you have a business and you just want more ideas to work with, to do at a craft sale, or if you want to sell them through Facebook, online, Etsy, if you want to sell them, you know, just in person, I think I'll have a lot of ideas for you. So it'll be fun. Hi, hello, Izzy from California. Welcome. Glad you're here. Okay, so I have lots of fun things to show y'all. I'll get right to that, because if you can only watch the first part of the video, then you'll see that. So let me get that ready, hooked up for you. Okay, here we go. All right, so in the course, one of my favorite things that we're gonna do is learn how to hand letter a big wood slice. Okay, so not only will you learn how to do these ornaments, you'll learn how to do a big one. This is just one sample, and then I have this sample here. Aren't those cool? So you can put them on an easel. You could put like some kind of pretty ribbon to hang it up with. It could be personalized for anyone. It could have a name, favorite scripture. It could be just a funny quote, anything you want to do. It could be, you know, you say you're making, like my dad has a movie room. It could be Pop's movie room, whatever you want it to be. It's so fun to personalize gifts for people. I'm trying to think of other things. I mean, there's just so many things. If someone had a cabin, it could be something cute about their cabin, or a trailer, or a camper. Like my parents have an RV, so it'd be really cute for them to have in their little RV. But I think it's cute for anywhere. So I'm going to teach you how to do those. And let's see, some of these things that y'all have seen, but not everybody's seen them, and then it's a good reminder. Okay, let me put those down carefully. All right, here's some more things that I've hand lettered that will be fun, that I'll be talking about in class. One thing about the course is that a lot of times, okay, Pinterest. You're on Pinterest, you see the coolest stuff, and you're like, oh my gosh, I love that, and you save it to your pen, to your board. And you never go back again and look at it. It's just too, there's fear of failure. There's the buying the supplies that may not work. You know, buying, like I am like your guinea pig. Like I try everything and then I'm like, don't buy that, don't do that. I don't recommend that. So it's gonna save you a lot of time. It's gonna save you money in the long run, because you're gonna be able to make money on these things or save money to give as gifts. And I say, if you budget wisely, because if you're like me and you go out and buy all the things, and you see what, like you love this ornament, but you go and buy 20 of them, and then you save them because you don't ever do anything with them, that's not budgeting wisely. That's what I do. Don't do that. But if you know you're going to make 5 of them, and you know they're going to make them for, that's smart. That's wise. So if that makes any sense. Hello, Lisa, Sandy, Amy, and Izzy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so if y'all just popped on, I'm just talking about the Christmas course that I have. You have until Tuesday to get the early bird special, which you save $18. So I do not have, oh no, I don't have the link up there, so you can go check out the details on it. Let me get that real quick. Hold up. Craftwithchristy.com. I'm going to give you the link right to it, so you don't have to do anything but click on that one thing. And I'm going to put it at the top of this, if it will let me. Facebook, I'm going to edit it at the top. Will it let me? I don't know that it wants to let me. Yeah, it is. I think. I don't think so. Never mind. I don't think it wants to do it. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in the feed, in the comments. Doesn't want to do that either. What's going on? What's going on? Stop. Maybe it's because I'm using this app. Leave this page. See if it'll come back. I'm trying to make it easy and I'm just making it more. Y'all are like, what is she doing? I'm trying to give you the link to my class so you can go look at all the details of it. Here we go. I'm just going to put it in the comments. Hi, Kathy. Welcome. Oh, it won't let me do it. What is the deal? Okay. It's Craft with Christy. Christy, C-H-R-I-S-T-I-E. Oh, here's, if you go to this website right here. Right here. Spell it that way. Then across the top it says A Hand Lettered Christmas. Click on that and it'll give you all the details, okay? But I'm going to be showing you a lot of things that we're going to talk about making. So I'm going to teach you when you're lettering on different ornaments, different things, you have to have different markers and stuff. So this is wood. I'll show you the different type of markers that work on wood. I'll tell you where I get the ornaments, different ideas of what you can do, you know, like for example on this one, make sure you put the date, their last name, put the people in it, you know, that kind of stuff. Add the little details and all. It makes a big difference to add the details. And then how to make it look like a chalkboard look. This is a beautiful silver marker. Isn't that pretty? Love this one. And you can make stuff. What I love too is that I didn't have to do a lot of work for this one. This ornament came, so just like this. I didn't watercolor on it. Looks like I did. I didn't add this to it. It came like this. And so I want you to look out for stuff like that, you know? Think of something that you, like I could have spent hours doing this, but it was so pretty, I didn't need to. All I did was add a little bit of lettering on it, and it's good to go. And that could have been personalized a name or whatever. And this was another wooden idea, but just ways to write the names. Like this is cursive. I made that fit under that L. See how that is? And that's just plain type lettering. Make sure to put the date, you know, that kind of stuff. And talk about, even some people don't know. If you write the Darties, you don't put an apostrophe if it's just the Darties, not the family, the Darties. When you're doing an ornament, a lot of people want to personalize, they want to add an apostrophe, but apostrophe does not go in there. So if you're unsure about it, you just put the Darty family, okay? The Smith family. That way you're like, okay, I feel better about that. Okay. Oh, thank you, Sandy. You're amazing. Ah, yay. Okay, so there's those. If you followed me, if you popped on with my, for my Halloween hop, I showed some things on there too, and I'll be teaching those things. I showed this, and I'm going to talk a lot about adding embellishments to things. So I've shown a lot of fun things that I bought. Writing on metal. I did this Christmas ornament with metal. And this you could jazz up. You could put a bow on it. You could do lots of things to it, or you can just leave it simple and plain. Let's see, what else are we going to do? These ornaments are really fun. These wooden ones, and I added resin to them, and see how they're really pretty. And I just did this is a mud, and mixed it with paint and put that on. And then at the end I sealed it. So those are going to be fun. That's going to be another thing we do. We're going to do Christmas cards. We're going to do, let me see. I thought I saw a Christmas card in here last year that we worked on. Here was one from last year, Santa the North Pole Express. So that was just, I got a card, a blank white card, and then we planned out how we were going to do it. Were any of y'all in the course last year that I did? It'll be different this year, but just same ideas, showing you things that we did. We're going to hand letter gift bags. We're going to hand letter gift tags. Anything you can think of Christmas, we're going to do it. And you're going to be able to make things that aren't Christmassy, like I said, like things like this, that you can do any colors, anything, and it doesn't have to be just for Christmas. It's a great Christmas gift, but I'm saying it doesn't have to be decorated for Christmas. Does that make sense? Y'all have any questions about it? Any questions? We'll talk about different things, like this ornament is really busy. So if you were to personalize this ornament, what would you use to personalize sorry. Come here. What would you use to personalize this? Would you do a silver marker? I don't think it would show up, you know. What would you use on here to make it pop or stand out? So let's try it right now. a little preview. We'll have a little sneak peek of the class. And what do y'all think? Go ahead and answer. Give me some answers. Throw out some answers. What do you think that would be the best thing to write on here? Hi, Alexis. Welcome. Welcome. What I'm going to do is, and I don't even know for sure what's going to work, but again, I told you, I'm the guinea pig. I will try it, and then you will learn and not waste your money on buying stuff that's not, that's not, okay. Always need to have scrap paper around. By the way, Be the Light Tribe, here's our winners. Our winners for Happy Mail this month. Okay, let's see how this does on here. And I'm using black because I think that's going to stand out the most. Good job. I see some people saying black. And the thing about it too is that if I write it small, first of all, it's going to get lost because of the design, but also kind of lost. So you want it to be thicker. So I'm going to put the last name on here, and I'm thinking this marker might not be the best choice. I'm thinking not. Let me look for something else that I think would be better. What kind of marker would y'all use? Oh, I've got stuff all over this place. Did y'all see my cute pictures I took though with my little Christmas trees behind it? I was like, oh, I found a good use for these. I could take pictures with them in the background. I'm sure what I'm looking for is behind all my little trees back here. Let's see what y'all are saying. Black lettering Noel. That would be pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I don't see it. I'll keep trying this one. This one's not my favorite right now because it's kind of, the ink's running out. I just don't think it's going to work well on here. Hello, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, I'm writing on metal. What marker do you suggest that I use? I'm looking for a marker that I know works, but I can't find it. But I want to know if there's other markers out there that y'all know of that you would recommend writing on here. I know it's right in my face. I know it is. I know it is. I can feel it. I can feel it. And I was trying to personalize this one for a friend. I don't want to have to move everything. There it is. I knew if I did that, I would find it. Hi, Linda. I'm so glad you found me live. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so we'll see how this goes. And again, I'm the guinea pig, so if it messes up, it messes up. If you're just joining, I'm talking about my Christmas course, showing some different things that we will be doing and talking about. Okay, so see how this is on here and it's kind of lost? That's why you want to really make it bolder. And I'm going to wait on that W, because the W is wet, really wet and juicy. Okay, so see how I'm making it thicker? And this is the downstrokes with hand lettering. If you want it to look hand lettered, this is fake, but it's to give it that look. This is faux calligraphy. I'm just making these lines thicker. So the course opened yesterday, and it's discounted for early birds until Tuesday. But see what I mean? If you see how thin this W is? It just doesn't pop or show up very well. But when you make thicker lines, and this is not a new Sharpie, but I will tell you, don't spray this because it will run. It will run. Sharpie will run. Uh-oh, I'm gonna ruin this. Do you ever do stuff and you're like, why did I just do that? I knew it was gonna happen. Gonna ruin my marker. Let that be an example to you. Again, I'm gonna wait for that to dry. I'm going to speed up the drying process. Hey, Debbie, how are you? Hello, hello. Oops. Make sure if y'all haven't seen it, I want to show y'all my pretty piece. This is I made for Mistletoe and Magic to sell there, but I'm also going to be teaching this in my hand lettering course coming up. So sign-ups are until Tuesday's the deadline for early bird, and then I think you have until Friday or Saturday, maybe Saturday, to sign up, and then we'll start on Monday the 11th. So we're going to jump right in. It's going to be a month of Christmas, a month of fun things you can do with hand lettering for Christmas. There's a little gift bag. This is just a mini one, but we'll do some big ones too. And look at that, look at those markers, look at that joy. And see how it has the shadowing? That's what makes it. Give it that little extra oomph. What questions do y'all have? Hi, Chelsea. Hey girl, how are you? Did y'all see the picture, the painting of my grandma on the canvas? That was so fun. I went to Dallas yesterday. That's about 2 hours away from here. And I ended up doing a class, an art class, where everybody in the class like took a picture, brought a picture or sent a picture in, and then we blew it up and we, this keeps blowing up. This is how you can sign up for the course if you go here. Or there was a comment on here. Sorry, I'm a little squirrel right now. Let me go back and see if, oh, it'll let me pin it. Okay, so I pinned Sandy's comment. She attached the link to my, oh, thanks, Izzy, to the course if you want to find out more about it. It's got the details on how much it is and when it is and all that stuff. So, yay! It's got a couple of pictures of things that we'll do. Look at this, y'all. Elizabeth, are you on here? So this is hand lettered, of course, and then it's got these little clear beads, and then it's got resin on top. Ah, those are so fun. I'm loving making those. Here's a joy. Look at the difference. I want you to see the difference between these two, and I want you, oops, you can't see it, can you? That one and this one. I want you to tell me what the difference is between those two, besides the words. I mean, I know they say something different. But does one stick out more than the other for a certain reason? I hope y'all pass this test that I'm telling you. I bet my tribe members will. Y'all will know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's see what happened. Let's see what happened here. That is not looking good. And it's probably on fire right now. Woo! Why do we do that too? Do you ever think, gosh, I wonder if that's hot, and you just touch it and you're like, that was so dumb. My family, we are known to eat, the resin makes it look awesome, you're right. We're known to eat, like when something comes out of the oven, you just can't wait, just got to try a cookie or whatever, and it's just like burning your mouth, but it's so good. So good. Hey Naomi, you like my glasses? You like my glasses? She is the one that I was encouraged by her cute glasses to get some from this website, y'all. It's they're really good quality, and they're prescription, and they're a really good price. So private message me if you want to know more about that. Lisa is correct. The answer is they're shadowing. Look at the difference, y'all. Do you see the difference? Like if you were going shopping, oh, I'm sorry, I can't get used to this, and you were gonna buy one of these ornaments and pretend like they said the same thing, would you pick the one that has the more details? See the shadow, the blue lines behind it that makes it pop out? You know, I mean, this one's pretty too. It's really pretty too, but I'm just showing you there is a difference. And when you shop, like for example, Etsy. I've shopped on Etsy before, and you might say you're looking for, let's say you're looking for a wallet, okay? One wallet is $15, and you're like, wow, that's a good price. And another wallet's $35, and you're like, that is ridiculous. How can that be? And then you start reading the details about it, and you're like, oh, this one's lined. Oh, this one is reinforced. Oh, she used, double stitching or whatever it is. Sometimes there's big reasons why things are more expensive. And I feel like my prices for things are better quality, and so I don't hesitate. I go the extra mile for my things. I want them to be the best that they can be, and some people do shortcuts. So I think both of these are pretty, and I'm not saying either one of these is a shortcut. I'm just saying when you're purchasing things or when you're making things, make it with pride. Make sure that it's something you would want to buy. Don't do shortcuts. If you're not happy with it and you don't feel like it's something that you would want to buy, put it away. You don't want to sell it if you wouldn't want to buy it. So thanks for the hearts, y'all. Thanks, Cassie, for the glasses comment. Cassie was there too when we were looking at glasses, but oh, that was so funny. So funny. It was late at night and we were being silly. Silly. It was fun. Good times. Good times with new friends. Okay, so y'all see what I mean? How making it thicker makes a big difference. And then I'm going to, and I like to do the name first, and I want to fit everything else around it. So for example, like the one I showed you a minute ago, where I did Darty, see how I dropped down the G and then I made the family fit around it? Because otherwise it would be, family would be here and there'd be a lot of empty space, and I wouldn't have liked that. So on here, I don't have to worry about that as much. But I think I'm going to fit in family right here. And make it kind of follow this line a little bit. And one reason that that's a good thing to do is because if it's not as thick, it's harder to read. I'm still going to make it thicker on one side. How's it going, everybody? Y'all say hi. You like my red glasses? Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, girlfriend Ann. I'm talking about my course. Money course is coming up. Or it's already open. Sorry. You want to get a good juicy Sharpie, unlike the one I have right here, because it's going to look a million times better. See how y'all learn from me? What not to do? A million times better. I have just recently learned about some new pens too. Thanks for the hearts. Y'all are awesome. Thank you. You're making me feel so good. Okay, so the Whitman family, and then I'm just going to do right here. Ashley Whitman, are you watching? She'll be like, that's for me. I know it's for me. The Whitman family, okay? And then these are great ornaments to sell. Like I said, these are metal. The wooden ones, these wooden ones I sell like hotcakes every year. They are flying off the shelf. And so, hello, Mickey. Welcome. Love the way you spell your name. So, and of course, I'll give you all my tips on things that sell well too. And the date, you could put the date on here if you wanted to. If you don't feel like there's a good spot in here to put it, then you can always flip it over on the back and write it on there. So I'll have to think about it. And a lot of times it's really good to walk away and come back. Walk away and come back. And you look at things in a whole new way. It's pretty cool. Okay, so like this one, I did add the date to that one right there. Different pen for this. I did add the date on for the Darties right there. I love adding the date, you know, but if you're making something like if you're making a bunch of an ornament that's real generic, then if you don't put the date, then you could sell it the next year if you wanted to, or if somebody didn't want the date on it, because somebody might want to buy 10 of these for their tree and just hang them in different spots. So they probably wouldn't want 2019 on all of them. So anyway, those are some tips for y'all. I hope you'll consider joining the course. And oh, look at this one. Look at this one. It's a little Oreo, my dog. A dog that ate 2 chocolate candy bars the other day. And she's alive and kicking. But this is a cute ornament, how they have the wire. You can hang it on the tree like that. And so, I mean, some tips that I'm going to give you is find some things that are already made and that you can personalize. You're going to save a lot of time. It's super cute. But I mean, I'm not saying do everything like that because I love these. I love starting from scratch, starting from a piece of wood and painting it. This is a lot of steps, but it's so special. I mean, don't get me wrong. But then there's times when you want to do a quick, easy thing. And so if you did a craft fair, why don't you take some blank ornaments, you know, wherever you find some blank ornaments, like this one. Take that truck with you, and then you can letter on the spot. I'm going to do that at the Mistletoe Magic event. So I'm going to take these ornaments, and I'm just going to letter while I'm there. And they can pick them up before they leave. I'm going to say, just leave it here for a little bit, and then you can come back. Hey, hi Tamara, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Y'all are so sweet. Any more questions, y'all? Love to answer any questions that you have. This stamp is so cute. Did I show you? Were y'all watching the other day when I was using the stamps on the back of here? That Create with Christy. I designed the logo, and then she carved it into the stamp. Look at this. It's hand carved. And this is who did it. Lady Lucille Creative. So if anybody wants to take a screenshot of that so you can get in touch with her, please tell her I sent you. I think she did an amazing job. I mean, look at that. I don't know how she did that. I don't know how she carved that out. It's got my signature flowers on it too. Aw, thank you. Draylyn, you've been trying so hard to hand letter. Well, good. Keep up the practice. You'll get it. It's just practice, practice, practice. It really is. I don't know if you have my book, but I have a lot of practice pages in there and tips in it. So it might help you if you want to try to check out the book. Let me know if anybody wants the link to my book. And there is a link here. I think if you scroll all the way to the bottom, mine is if you scroll all the way to the bottom, there's a pinned link that takes you right to the hand lettered Christmas course. Thanks to Sandy. All right, what else can I show y'all? Look at this. I don't think Elizabeth's still here, but look at that, y'all. This is glass. This is glass. Is that something you want to see in the course, learn how to do? It's really fun. And it's got that little hand lettering, just makes everything cute. Now, let me tell you this too. If you're thinking, I can't do this because I can't hand letter, I don't know how to hand letter, I'm going to give you some templates as well, okay? So let's just say that you were wanting to make, hang on. I mean, any of these would work, but I'm just trying to find one that I want to talk about. Hold up. And then if your town has something special that, you know, like we have ours is roses, and you could do something with it. I mean, I could maybe even help you figure out something to do with it. Okay, but here's, like, say this one. For unto us a child is born. This layout is hard to just design on your own. You kind of need to have, figure out a way to balance it. And so determining whether you do, I asked a question on Facebook earlier today. I was like, would you do the flowers first or would you do the words first? And there's no wrong answer, but if you do the flowers first, you find a way to manipulate it, the words, and fit it in, and it makes it really interesting. If you do the words first, you're just trying to fit the flowers like wherever you can find the empty space, and they both work. But I can give you templates to where you can trace, because I know a lot of you feel like you're not quite there yet, like you feel like you're lettering, you're still working on it, you're not confident. You're working on glass, yay Sandy, it's so fun. But if you don't feel real confident about your lettering, you can use graphite paper, and you'll print out the different lettering templates I give you, and you'll put the graphite paper on your piece of wood, and then you'll trace it onto the wood, and then you can trace it. That didn't sound like it made any sense at all. Take your graphite paper, pretend like this is your graphite paper, and then you put your template, so pretend like this is the template, and you would trace this, and then when you take this off, the transfer paper, then you would have it traced on here. And then you would just trace it with your marker. Does that make sense? I think it should make sense. It should. But anyway, I'll give you some templates for that, some ideas. different sayings, different things you can do. You can ask me, hey, would you hand letter this? And then I can show you how maybe I would do it. So let's see, any other questions? You'll definitely need the templates. Well, good. I mean, I think that's perfectly fine. We all get inspiration from somewhere, and we all, artists trace all the time. Artists trace all the time. Don't feel like you're not an artist, okay? Because to get proportion right and everything, you just do. They just do. And it's such a helper, you know, to be able to trace. So you can make yours look just like mine if that's how you want them to look. I am perfectly fine with that. And I'll give you some different, like just say, you know, I gave you this joy as a template, and you could use it on anything. So if it fit on an ornament that you were doing, if it fit on a bag, you could use the lettering template. So that's one of the things you're going to get. The perks is you're going to get printables with words, lettering things that you can use for everything. Makes sense? Good. That makes sense. Yay. Okay, great. Because again, the more when I do make those templates for you and you are tracing over those, that's muscle memory. You're working on building your muscle memory. And so it's just going to make you better and better, and you're eventually going to get it yourself, and you're not going to need to trace, you know? You're going to develop your own style, and it's going to be, let's see, Kathy Ligraphy. It'll be Kathy Ligraphy when she does hers. Let's see who else is on here. Dre Lynn Ligraphy. She's going to keep working on her hand lettering, and it's just going to be amazing. And it's going to be her own style. Oh, thanks for the hearts. Yeah, it's going to be so fun. Kathy, did you already sign up? I can't remember who all signed up, but I think there's a Kathy. So I'm excited. I'm going to tell you all the different tools that I love. This is a palette knife. You know what that is? And it's what I use to make these. So we're going to do some palette painting. So many fun things. So many fun things. I use that for this too. What would y'all put on here? Obviously I love doing scripture on everything. Scripture is my jam. Scripture is my jam. All right, well, it's getting late tonight since our time changed. I don't know if y'all's time changed, but ours time changed. I know some people's times don't change. I don't think does the whole state of Arizona not change? I'm not really sure. But our time changed today, and it is an hour. It's 10 o'clock right now. I don't really get the time changes. I don't even know. Wait. So really, I think it's 11 o'clock here. Or it was yesterday. Now it's 10. So it's probably pretty late. Okay, I don't see any more questions, so I will let you guys go. I may pop in again the next few days because you have a few days to sign up. But remember, Tuesday's the last day to sign up for the special early bird special. You got the link on here, and I hope to see you in class. But I'll be popping on this week, so thanks guys for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.